Tasmania, down to Tasmania, come to Tasmania. We need you!
Welcome to Throwback Thursday, where I play a game that I've reviewed in the past. And this week, I'm going to be doing a request from Jiskadum NHL, who asked me to play Taz for the Atari 2600. This is a pretty cool title screen, I gotta say. Alright, so you eat burgers. Well, you eat all kinds of shit, but it's, your job is to get the food and not get the dynamite, which, is similar to fast food, which, is the game that, Jiskadum commented on when, making the point to, keep up the theme with the, the food acquiring, objective. And this is similar in the fact that it does, pick up speed as the game goes on. You start off with just burgers, and it's similar how it's, it's food coming at you. You're Taz, you're... Oh, now we got root beer, which is now worth 100. It's not noticeably faster here yet, but, yeah, I think what it is really is that the speed hasn't picked up that much, but the dynamite, has increased in increments, and I think once you hit the turnips, I want to say it's the turnips or the hot dogs, I want to say it's the turnips. Once you hit the turnips is when you hit the crazy wave. I think it's called. I want to say it's the crazy wave. And then that's when it gets fast as fuck. But remember, this was a game that I had, it was I had a shitload of Atari games that were hand-me-downs from a few of my cousins who had, moved on to, we got ice cream. There were a lot of hand-me-down games, and I got a shitload of Atari games handed down to me from my cousins who, were done with the Atari. Nintendo was the, and Sega Master System and other... That was the console at the time. This was 88, 89 when I got my Atari in 88. Early 88, and over the course of the next few months, I ended up getting a shitload of hand-me-down games. But there were a few games that we bought in the store, and added to my collection, and Taz was one of them. I do remember getting this one in the store. And, yeah, so this one is one of those, not newer, it's not newer, because it did come out in 83. But it was newer in the sense that it was in better condition than a lot of the games that I had otherwise. Oh, and there's my first dynamite food. This one I remember being a little bit of a, like, they look kind of similar, the popsicles and the dynamite. I believe we're nearing the, end of this slower level. Another extra life, alright. Alright, crazed wave. Alright, now we're nuts. It's not the turnips, it's the apples, and already a dynamite has been eaten. Whoa, shit, alright. I know there are turnips in this game, because this was the game where I was educated on what the hell turnips actually were. Oh, man. I knew all the junk food, the root beer, the fucking ice cream. This wasn't like, Pac-Man with, Ms. Pac-Man with healthier food for the most part, although there are apples here, and... But, it's been mostly junk, but it's, hey, it's Taz. Taz is a maniac, Tasmanian devil. Do I still have one more? I have one more. Come on. Give me another. Oh, that was it. That was it. Well, that was pretty good. It was, you know, it's a little on the, I don't want to say monotonous side, but it does get kind of samey. And the, you know, the early levels aren't that difficult, but then it gets nuts. And it's a fair bit of fun. Not the most addicting game in the world, but you can definitely do worse. So that'll do it for this week. Feel free to leave comments or leave requests in the comments if you want to see me do another throwback. I do have quite a few requests stacked up, but you know, it's feel free to leave it if you feel like it. So that'll do it for this week. I'll see you next time.